Hello, my name is Remi LeBlanc, and I will be talking today about the Monty Hall problem. The Monty Hall problem is from a game show, Let's Make a Deal, with host here, Monty Hall. Uh, so what the Monty Hall problem is you have three doors, and Monty Hall will ask an audience member to pick one of these three doors, and behind one of the doors is a prize, a car, for example. And behind the other two doors are what is called a zonk, which is not a car, the losing doors. So you'll get to pick one of these three doors. And what Monty Hall will do is go over to the two remaining doors. So say you choose door number one, he's going to go over to doors 2 and 3 and open up one of them, the one that does not have a car behind it, that has a zonk. And then he's going to ask you if you want to switch doors. So it may seem like there is a 50-50 chance now. The car is either behind doors 1 or 2. But what I'm going to tell you is it is not a 50-50 random chance of where the car is. You will have an advantage if you switch your option every time. So in this case, switch to door number 2 if you had picked door number 1. And I'm going to tell you why. So let's first go over the rules and assumptions that we have to make before the game starts. So as I said before, you get to pick one of the three doors. And of the two remaining, the host will know which door the car is behind. So he's going to open up of the doors you didn't pick, the one that has a zonk behind it. And then he's going to ask if you want to switch to the remaining closed door or keep your original option. So let's look at some of the probability behind this. So at the beginning of the game, the probability of the car being behind any of the doors is 1/3. There's 3 doors and 1 car. So say you pick door number 1, there's 1/3 chance that the car is behind that door you picked, which also means that there is a 2/3 chance that the car is behind the 2 doors that you didn't pick, doors 2 and 3. Now, once Monty Hall goes over and opens up door number 3, that doesn't change your original choice, that there's a 1/3 chance that the car is behind your first choice. But what it does, you can almost think of it as the 2/3 chance that it's behind doors 2 and 3 gets pushed into door number 2, which is why you want to switch doors, because if you switch, you have a 2/3 chance that the car is going to be behind the remaining door that's closed that he didn't open. Let's look at a bigger example that may help explain this. So let's say there are 100 doors now, and you pick this first door here. There is a 1 in 100 chance that the one car is behind this door, which means there is a 99% chance that the car is going to be behind any of the other 99 doors. And what Monty Hall is going to do is, of those 99 doors that you didn't pick, he's going to open 98 of them. Now, which means the one door that remains open, you can think of it as there's a 99% chance it's going to be behind that one door. So in a bigger example like this, it makes a little sense. And let's take a look at a simulation of this game. We can play it ourselves and figure it out. I wrote some code to simulate this, and let's see here. Okay, so let's play the interactive game. We can play it ourselves. So we get to pick doors 1, 2, or 3. We'll go with door number 1. So Monty Hall comes and lets us know that door 3 does not have the car. So we've chosen door number 1, and we want to switch to door 2. So I've been telling you guys that you should always switch, so we'll do that again here. We were all right. Awesome. Door number 2 does have the car. We just want a car. That's great. So let's play again. And this time we're going to simulate it as though we're going to be switching the door every time. And we will do this 10,000 times, and it will randomly choose a door for us, but we will always switch at all of the 10,000 times. And if we do that, we won around 67% of the games, or around 2/3 of the time. So let's do this again with we'll keep our original choice every time. Again, we'll do it 10,000 times. And in this case, we won the game about 33% of the time, or about a third. And so that is a little simulation of how the game is played. And let's take a look at over time. If you were to play this game, here we did it 1,000 times. You can see the winning percentage of how many games you won over the total games. And after 200 to 300 times, it really levels out to being about, in the switched case, around 2/3, and if you stay every time, around 1/3. But you can look here at the beginning of the game. For example, in like the first game, we stayed and we won the game. So our winning percentage was 100%. So this isn't a foolproof, you should always switch. Doesn't mean you're always going to win. But as you can see here, if you're able to play the game enough times, it is absolutely in your advantage to switch. So I hope you learned something, and this is a fun little thing where the probability doesn't necessarily follow your intuition. And if you ever get the chance to play this game, you now have some advantage. So thanks for watching.